So before talking about Into the Woods, we first have to talk about Sunday in the Park with George and Merrily We Roll Along. Now, why these two specific shows? I just heard someone go, oh, and you're right. Without Sunday and Merrily, there's a chance we would not have had Woods. Now, we all have a basic understanding of Merrily. After a brief, chaotic preview period, the show ran for 16 performances and then closed. Sondheim was devastated and considered leaving the field of musical theater for good. And who was it that sort of pulled him back from the brink? James Lapine. While the two were at the Art Institute of Chicago, they were inspired by a painting on display there, a Sunday afternoon on the island of Le Grand Jatte. Sondheim and Lapine spent several days studying the painting, and these observations would eventually turn into the musical Sunday in the Park with George. Even though it lost the Tony for Best Musical to La Cage aux Folles, it was considered a brilliant artistic achievement for Stephen and James, receiving the 1985 Pulitzer Prize for Drama. Good luck there, young lad.
I guess this is goodbye, old pal. You've been a perfect friend. I hate to see us part, old pal. Someday I'll buy you back. I'll see you soon again. I hope that when I do, it won't be on a plate.
No one would have given him more for this creature. I mean, we did him a favor, at least he'll have some food. If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it.
Home.
Do we want a child or not? And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain, or you live to regret it.
Will you please go home?
There are rights and wrongs and in-betweens. No one waits when fortune intervenes. And maybe they're really magic. Who knows? Why you do what you do, that's the point. All the rest of it is chatter.
Look at her, she's crying.
If the thing you do is pure in intent, if it's meant and it's just a little bent, does it matter?
Yes.
No, what matters is that everyone tells tiny lies. What's important really is the size.
What?
Only 3 more tries.